Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. So, today we are here for grade 1 maths. The chapter name today we discuss that is 2 and 3 dimensional shapes. And here are the list of the lessons. The first lesson is name the 3 dimensional shapes, count the shapes' faces, identify the faces of 3 dimensional shape. And for the next chapter, that is subtracting 1 and subtracting 2. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using their email and password that is provided by the administrator. Go to the subject tab, select maths from there, go for grade 1, and now look at here. Here are the list of the chapters. So today we discuss the chapter name that is 2 and 3 dimensional shapes. So let's go with it. 2 and 3 dimensional shapes. And now here list of the lessons. So today first we start, that is name the three dimensional shapes. So here we are going to name the shapes of that one. Okay, so look at here, what is this shape? Is that shape a sphere? Is that shape a cube? Or is that shape a cone? As we know that how many sides, so look at here, first one is the top, then it's bottom. Look at here, their sides, it's basically this side, front, right, back, all of it. And when we see that, so that is a square, because when we see all the sides, okay, so all the sides have the shapes of a square. Like, as we know that this is the shape of the square which have all sides are equal. Okay, this is the shape of the square when your all sides are equal. And when we see that figure, in this figure, all of it have same basically square size. Okay, when we look in the top, when we see the bottom, front, back, left, right, when we see all of it, then we check it out. This is basically a cube. Okay, so if I'm going to write it down, so there is a cube. So what is the shape of the cube? If cube like its form of this way, or you can say that the cube like its form of this way. So we are going to say that these are all basically the cube. Okay, it's like in the form of now this way. Okay, or I just think so. So now when we see all the different sides from here, look at here, the top one, this is in the form of square. Got it? Look, it's square, like all sides are same. When we see that one, it's again the square because all sides are same. Now when we see this one, so we have seen that, look at here, now it's again the square term. When I'm moving, then I just tell you, when we see this one, this is again the square. And now in the middle of it, it's like front and it's like back. When you see the front, like it's again square. Okay, like look at here, we see the different angles from there, so it's square in all the sides. Got it? So this is a basically shape of the square, sorry, shape of the cube. Got it? Because it's all inside of squares. So if there are all the squares, then we can say that there is a cube. Okay, now let's do the next for that. So here is the shape of the cube. Okay, so when we see that, what is this shape? look at here now. In that shape, when we see the shape, it's like the shape of the cone. Why? Because there is one cone. Okay, because look at here, for the cone you need to memorize that thing. Like in the cone there is one vertex, and in the cone there is one circle. Okay, one is in the form of vortex and one is in the form of circle, and one is the curved part. So this is a basically cone. So what are basically the types for the cone? So look at here, it's like in this way, it's like in the form of this way. Okay, like look at here, it's like in the form of this way. Here is in the form of circle, and when we have seen this one, this is in the form of like cone. Got it? So we can see that this is in the form of the cone. Okay, so what is this shape? This is cone. Why? Because there is one vertex here and one is in the circle part. Okay, so when we see the vertex, this basically point is called the vertex, and in the bottom when we see there is one circle. Okay, so this is a basically cone. Understand? Firstly we discuss what is cube shape, and then we discuss the cone. Now let's do the next. What is this shape? It's again the cone. Okay, now here look at here, this is a shape. Like for example, they are saying that this shape is completely round. Okay, you are not saying that it's the shape of the circle. Why? It's because there is only one circle, but here inside of it there is also one circle. So we can say that this is a sphere. Okay, so what is this shape? That is a sphere. It's again cube. Okay, now let's do some test questions for that. So when we see the first one, okay, when we see the first one, so what is the shape? It's like the shape of cone. Okay, so we go with this one and let's check. Okay, it's right answer. Okay, so what is this shape? This is the shape of the sphere, because there are circle which is hollow inside, then we can say that this is a sphere. Okay, now you guys tell me, what is this answer? Is that a cube? Is that a cylinder? Is that a cone? Or is that a sphere? Check everyone and then tell me the answer. This is so easy. Everyone, please tell me the answer of this one. So this is basically a cone. Okay, now tell me. You guys tell me what is the answer of this one. Everyone, please tell me the answer. Okay, now you guys tell me the answer of this one. What is this shape? This is the shape of sphere. Okay, so let's go with this one. Yeah, good everyone. Okay, it's again the sphere. It's not cone, it's not cube, it's not prism. Okay, so hope you guys understand this lesson. So solve the rest of the test questions by yourself. Okay, now let's do the next. So the next is count the shape faces. So now here we are just going to basically count their shape faces, like how many shapes are there. Like for example, look at here this shape. When we have see this shape, as we already draw it, like for example, let me draw it here. Okay, this one. So I'm just going to move all of it. Okay, so we are going to count it how many basically the shapes faces. Okay, so now look at here. For example, if you're going to start counting from the top, look at here from the top. It's one basically. Okay, it's like one. Like I just think there is now. Okay, so look at here. It's one. Here is the shape of the first one. Now when we see the bottom, okay, when we have seen the bottom one, so it's like here and here. It's one and two. So how many it here? First of all, it's one, then second face. Okay, now just count it out the side faces. So when we see the side one, so look at here for the side. This is for this three. So here we write it down the three. Okay, now let's do for the fourth one and then we check it out. This is for the fourth. Okay, this is for the fourth one. Now look, one is front and one is for back. Okay, so for the back, when we see that, look at here. If I'm going to write it down for the back thing, this is for the back. So let's just count it down for the, sorry, it's not like this part. Okay, this one, and also for this one. I don't know why. Okay, like this one is also included for that because here it's not matched. I don't know why. Let me just check it out. Okay, like this one, or like this one. Now just count it. This. Okay, this is your basically the front side of that one. So it's one, two, three, four, and this total one is five. Okay, so when we see that its total is five. Now this total is 5 and the same part of that one, like when we see that this one here, this one here, and this one, this is your sixth part of this thing. Understand? And then here this is your sixth part of that shape. So when we see the sixth part of that shape, so let's just check. This is basically your sixth. Understand of that thing? In this way we are going to count all the parts of that figure, like how many shapes, like in this way. Look at here, this is single, like it's one, two, three, four, five, and six, but when we are count it out, yes, it's total six. Okay, so here when we see, look at here, this is the face one, then for the top, then for the bottom, then for side, front, then right, and then back. Got it? Total is six. The same cases for that. How many of it total? We're going to count it out like all that things and it's total six. Okay, so this is basically in case of, like, when you are going to count it out for the, basically this is a shape that is, you are going to count it out, it's six in all of it. Now look at here. Here we are going to count it out of that shape. It's like the rectangular shape. So first of all, it's this front. Okay, like look at here, it's front. This is one face. First of all, it's top. and bottom. Got it? These are two. Front, this is side, this is back, and this is another side. It's total again 6. Okay? When we're going to count it out, it's total 6. Let's do some test questions for that now. Okay, so let's count it out. Okay. Here it's top, that is firstly, then bottom. It's 2. Total 1 and then 2. Then it's back and front, 3 and 4. Then there are two sides. One is right side, one is left side. So these are total 6. So my answer is 6. So let's go with that option. And this is your right. Okay. For this one, we already finding it out. The total full form. What is it? First of all, the top, then bottom, then the front side, back side, left side, and right side. It's total again 6. How many faces? It's total again 6. You also count it out. Check it out. Like how many total faces are there now? It's total 6. Okay. So let's go with that option. It's the right answer. Okay. Now this is again the same thing. So how many of it? You guys tell me the answer this time. Okay, solve this one and then tell me the answer. How many faces? Everyone tell me the answer in the chat. Yes, everyone. Tell me the answer in the chat. It's 6. Okay. Then we go with that one. It's 6. How it's 6? Look at here. The top, the bottom, and all the four sides. Okay. Front and back, left and right side. Okay. Now everyone count this shape and then tell me the answer. Everyone count it and then tell me. It's again the same. You're going to count first of all the top. Okay. Then it's bottom. Then it's left, right, front, and back. Understand? It's again for how many? It's total 6 faces. Okay. So here we go with the 6. Is there any option for 6? Yes, it's here. So we go with this option. Okay. So for now, how many faces does the shape have? So it's for cube. So look at here. It's top, bottom, and all the four sides, front and back, and then left and right side. Okay, it's one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's again for total 6. Okay. Understand? Hope you guys understand this lesson. Okay, solve the rest of the questions by yourself. So let's do the last lesson of that chapter, which is identify the faces of three-dimensional shapes. So look at here. We are just going to check, is that what shape? Like, is that a shape of the cube? Is that a shape of sphere? Is that a shape of cone? Is that a shape of rectangle? Okay, like in this way. So this is the shape. Look at here. How many? Because look the front side. It's all four sides are equal. So it means that it's the shape of square. Got it? How many? What are the shapes of this one? It's the shape of square. So here we go with the square shape. Look at here now. Does this shape have a circle as a face? Check it out. Is there any circle in the face? This is not circle because what are the shape of the circle? Because circle like in this way. But here in the shape of square. Okay, like in this way. So we can see that this is the shape of the circle and there is shape of square. So is there any circle shape in this figure? Check it out. Everyone check it out and then tell me, is there any circle shape in this figure? Yes or no? No, it's not. Okay, so we can say that this is only the square shape, there is no circle. So does this shape have a triangle as a face? Look at here, is there any triangle in the shape? First it's circle. Okay, there is no triangle in the shape. Look at here, what is the shape of the triangle? As we have see that, like for example, it's like in this shape. This one. Okay, so now when we see that this is shape of circle, and the left thing which is like, it's like this way, it's the shape of, it's a triangle, but the triangle shape is this one. Okay, this is also the shape of the triangle, this is also the shape of the triangle. These two are same, but here it's straight line, but here the line of the circle. So we can say that no, it's not the shape of the triangle, it's not the shape of triangle. Okay, so when we see, there is no shape of triangle. Got it? Let's do the next. Okay, now you guys tell me, does the shape have a circle as a face? Check it out, the shape, and then tell me, is there any circle in it, or there is basically square in it, or there is basically, you can say that, a triangle in it. So what is it? Tell me. Is it a shape of circle? In that figure, check it out. Is there any circles? Is there square, or is there triangle? Triangle shape I already explained. Circle shape I already explained, and square shape I already tell you. So check it out in which shape it is. This is a shape of square. Okay, so we can say that it's the shape of square, not it's the shape of circle, so there is no circle in it. Okay, now look, does this shape have a circle as a face? Check it out. There are circle shape is like it's in the form of this way. I already tell you what is the shape of the circle, like this way. This is the shape of the circle. Check it out in that shape. Is there any circle in it? Is there any circle in it? Yes. There is circle in the faces, the first circle and the second circle. So we can say that yes, it's the shape of the circle. So does this shape have a triangle as a face? So look at here. What is the shape of the triangle? I already tell you. This is a basically shape of the triangle. This is a basically shape of the triangle. Okay, like these shapes of the triangles. So check it out. Is there any shape of the triangle? Think about it and then tell me. Yes, everyone, tell me, is there any shape of the triangle? Yes, it's the face in which have a shape of the triangle. Okay, so we can say that yes, it's involved, because here it's involved. Like look at here the front on the top one. Okay, as well as there is one square. Like look, square in the back, and then it's the triangle as well. So we can say that it's yes. Okay, this already we explained. Okay, now let's do the test part. So check it out. Does this shape have a circle as a face? Okay, quickly tell me everyone. Then we just click it yes or no. Is there any circle in this shape? Yes or no? Which option we are going to move? Is there any circle in the shape? Think about it everyone. No, it's not circle. Okay, it's the square. All square. Okay, so does this shape have a triangle as a face? We already explained this question. So it's not. Okay, it's the cone shape and the circle shape. There is no triangle. Okay, so look at here. Does this shape have a square as a faces? Check it out, this one, and then tell me everyone. Does this shape have a square in the basically faces? Yes, it's the square in the faces. Okay, so we can say that yes, there is square. Like look at here, the top, bottom, all the sides. So we can say that yes, it's the square as a faces because this is the shape of cube. Okay, and in the cube, all sides are square. Does this shape have a triangle as a face? So check it out. Is there any triangle in the face? I already tell you what is the shape of the triangles. So when you forgot, look at here. These two are the shapes of the triangles. So these two are the shapes of the triangles. And is there any triangle in? Oh wait, let me share the screen. Yeah, now I think so. It's again shared. Okay. So when we see, check it out. Does the shape have a triangle as a square? Check it out, everyone. Yes, it's the triangle as a face. Okay, so we go with the this option. So now, does this shape have a circle as a face? Check it out. Is there any circle as a face? No, there is no circle. There is only squares. So we can say that it's no. Okay, now you solve the rest of the questions by yourself. Hope you guys understand these lessons. Now let's move to the next chapter because here it's completed. So now let's start the next chapter, that is subtraction skill builders. Okay, so let's get start. The first lesson, that is subtraction. So here is we are going to subtract. Okay, so in that lesson we are going to subtract all the numbers from 1. Got it? So let me just tell you. So look at here. If they're saying that like subtraction of 7 minus 1. So how can we solve? First of all, you guys draw the 7 lines on your notebook. Let's draw the 7 lines, okay? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So now remove how many lines? Only one line, that is removed. So how many lines which are left? Counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 lines are left. That is basically answer. Okay, let's do the next. For example, if I'm going to say that here is 10 minus 1. So what we do firstly? First of all, draw the 10 lines. Everyone solve it on your notebook. This question. Draw 10 lines. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So how many lines that you remove? Only two lines you are going to remove. So how many lines are left? It's one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 is your basically answer. Okay. Now let's do the next question. Hope you guys understand this one. Okay. Let's do the next. It's like all I think so subtracted from 1. Okay. Now let's do. Like for example, if I'm going to subtract 6 minus 1. So we're going to subtract 6 minus 1. So what is the answer? First of all, we are going to draw how many lines? 6 lines. Let's draw it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So here I'm going to drawing the 6 lines. Now, what's the next? You're going to basically subtract how many lines? Subtract one line from here. So let me just remove one line. So how many lines are left? One, just count it. One, two, three, 4, and 5. So here is 5 is your answer. Okay. Okay, let me just now let's do the test questions. So it's 1 minus 1. Okay, so look at here. So here we not like this way because I just wanted to move this page. Okay, I don't know how to move it, but I think so that's okay. So look at here, it's 1 minus 1. If you have one line and this one line is removed, how many left? 0. Nothing. So it's 0. Okay. This is the answer basically. Good. Okay. So now 2 minus 1. Let's do it. It's 2 minus 1. Okay. Now let's move it. First of all, how many lines we're going to draw? 2 lines. How many lines you removed from here? One line is removed. And how many lines are left? Only one line is left. So this is your answer. Okay, it's 1. Let's go with this option. Okay, and this is the right answer. So for now, I'm just checking my mic. Okay, now 5 minus 1. What is the answer? It's 5 minus 1. So how many lines we draw? Firstly, we're going to draw 5 lines. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So how many lines you removed? Only one line you are going to remove. How many lines are left? It's one, 2, 3, and 4. 4 lines are left. Okay. So now this is the answer, that is 4. So let's go with here. It's again 1 minus 1. We already solved it. That is 0. Okay, so 8 minus 1. Let's do this one. It's 8 minus 1. Everyone solve this question, then tell me the answer in the chat. Do it faster. First of all, how many lines we're going to draw? We're going to draw 8 lines. Let me draw it here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many lines you remove it? Only one line is removed. So how many lines are left? Just count it how many lines which are left. So the left lines are, count it. It's one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 is your answer. My answer is 7. When you guys count it, what is the answer? Everyone tell me. What is the answer when you guys counted? It's 7. Can we go with this one? Okay, let's do it with this one. Okay, so 2 minus 1, that is 1, already solved. Hope you guys understand this lesson. Now let's discuss the next. Okay, that is subtracting 2. So here we are going to subtract from each number, that is 2. Let's suppose they are saying that, for example, 4 minus 2. Let's do it. How can we solve it? First of all, draw the 4 lines and then removing 2 lines. I'm going to drawing 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to remove how many lines? 2 lines. 1 and 2. So how many lines that are left? Only 2 lines are left. Okay. So in this way we're going to solve it. Let's do it one by one. For example, if I'm going to write it here, 10 minus 2. So how can we solve 10 minus 2? Draw 10 lines. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Then how many lines you removed? Only 2 lines. It's one line, it's second line. How many lines that are left? Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 lines which are left. So we're going to put it here. Okay. This is the way to solve it. Now let's do the test part. So 9 minus 2. Let's solve this one. So here is 9 minus 2. How can we solve it? First of all, we're going to draw the 9 lines. Let me draw it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. How many lines you removed it? Only 2 lines. It's 1 and 2. So how many lines that are left? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 are your answer. Okay, 7 is left and that is your answer. So let's do with the option of 7. Here we go with this option and then this is the right answer. Okay, 3 minus 2. This is so easy. Can everyone tell me the answer of this one? 3 minus 2. Just draw the 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. How many lines you removed? 2 lines that you're going to remove it. This is 1 and 2. So how many lines are left? Only 1 is left. Got it? And this is your answer. So here we click with the option A. Okay, here is the option. Let's do it with this one. This is the right answer. Okay, so 10 minus 2, I think so we already solved this one. Let me just check. Yeah, look, 10 minus 2 we already solved it. First of all, we're going to draw the 10 lines. Like, look at here, we draw the 10 lines. Okay, and then how many lines you remove it, you're going to remove two lines from there. Okay, any number that is coming, like how much, 10 minus 2, 10 minus 5, 10 minus 3, we're going to remove that lines. Okay, in the total one. So total one are here 10, so we are going to remove 2 from it. So how many left? So there 8 are left when we count, and this is our answer. Okay, so 8. So 5 minus 2, let's do this one. 5 minus 2. So how many lines that you are going to draw? That are 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And how many lines you remove it? It's 1 and 2. Then count it the remaining lines. It's 1, 2, 3. So here 3 is your answer. Okay, then we get it. So let's just solve. That is, it's 2 is answer or 3 is answer? 3 is the answer. Okay, so here let's just put the 3. So let's go with it. Oh, sorry. It's 3, and then let's go with it. When we see the answer, this is the right answer. Okay. Now, if you have two same numbers and that are subtracted, so it means that their answer is 0. Okay. Always this is the rule. So now here that is 7 minus 2. Let's solve it. It's 7 minus 2. So first of all, how many lines that you draw? 7 lines. Let's draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many lines you remove it? 2 lines. It's 1 and then 2. Now count it the remaining lines. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So firstly, how many total lines? That are 7. How many lines that you remove it? Only 2 lines we remove it. And then how many lines which are left? That is 5. Let's check, is there any option for 5? Yes, the last one. Hope you guys understand these lessons as well. So today we covered the grade 1 maths. The chapter name today we covered, that is 2 and 3 dimensional shapes, and as well as the subtraction building skills. So from the chapter 2 and 3 dimensional shapes, 3 lessons are covered. That is, name the 3 dimensional shapes, count the shapes faces, and identify the faces of the 3 dimensional shapes. And these are the lessons from the next chapter. Okay, and these two lessons already covered. So you guys make sure before starting the next session you practice all these questions. And if you still need any help in any of the question, then you can contact tutors on Skype that are available Monday to Friday 5 to 9 p.m. So for now, have a good day you all. Bye.